Okay.
Okay. Hey, here we are. Elaine, thank you for sending me that text. Um, okay, so we're going to start over because we did not know Zoom had muted the mic when it put us onto Facebook and YouTube. So, hey, here. So we are going to start all over and play this tune again because it's such a lovely tune, and then we'll start the jam.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Elaine,
oh yes, thank you, Elaine, for sending me a text.
and everybody else. Let us know that you can hear us as well. Okay. Let's just not take anything for granted here.
Yeah, and so please, before we start to play again, someone type in the chat and say that you can hear us.
Okay. Here we go. So, May Waltz. Say the deal.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just start all over again because hey, it's us, you know. So we're gonna play a tune that is called the May Waltz, and we're playing it even though we just basically started to play it today because it's May and next week will be June, and so we have to play it now. So this is the May Waltz. It was written by Molly Mason. And I also love that Molly wrote it because Jay gets so much credit for the absolutely gorgeous waltzes that he writes. But Molly is a very, very fine composer as well. So it's great to have a piece of hers that we can play.
Here we go.
So this is the May Waltz by Molly Mason. 2, 3. defaults for the month of May.
Okay, everybody.
So I don't see any comments. So
Okay, well,
I'm going to guess that you could hear us.
but the comments we like.
And if you can't, do let us know. And do type into the chat. Let us know what you'd like us to play tonight. Let us know where, especially if you haven't been here before, let us know where you're tuning in from, how you found out about the jam, and anything fun that's been happening for you this week or important. It doesn't have to be fun. It could simply be something that mattered to you that you'd like to let this community know about. It's a friendly group of people. We chat back and forth a whole lot. Let us know what you had for supper. Oh my goodness. Andrea, 27 hours back home from Belfast, Maine. That's a lot.
To Wisconsin.
To Wisconsin, yeah.
Stevens Point.
Yeah.
Really?
27 hours, boy. 15 hours yesterday and 12 hours
Oh
today.
my gosh. Well, and here you are.
And here you
we
are.
saw you just a couple days ago.
And you were just here. They were literally here in our living room
These
a few
people,
days ago.
These
Yes.
people, Ken and Andrea from Wisconsin, were right here, right over there, like 4 days ago. 3 days ago?
Friday.
Friday.
4 days.
4 days ago.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm glad you made it home.
So glad you made it home safely.
Yeah.
Glad you're here tonight.
Went through all those tunnels and on Interstate
It was really
80.
fun to get to actually meet you and talk in person for a while. Play a few tunes together.
Yep.
And, for everybody else, let me know if you're in the area.
Yeah, come on by.
Come on by.
Come
Be
on
in the
by.
actual living room.
Any of you people from Canada, if you can get across the border,
Oh,
okay,
man.
come on by. Or-
Don't get us started on
Oh,
that.
no, okay. Well, all right.
But we will say, for our friends from Canada, you gotta realize we hate what's going on.
Okay.
Enough said.
Yep. Nope. Just not.
So we need suggestions for the jam. It's time to start the jam. We need suggestions. We need comments. Not seeing much in here yet. Looks like Kim Harris was on YouTube as well as Facebook. So we appreciate that. And
Speaking
Kim,
of somebody
and
from
Kim, welcome.
Canada.
I don't think you've been here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So do let us know what you want us to play. I have Facebook open on my phone so I can read your comments, and let us know if there's any issues, again, with the sound or anything else, because
Okay.
we don't know unless you tell us.
Dun, dun, dun.
So let's play. We were talking about playing an old-timey set,
Yep.
so let's do that while people are thinking about what they'd like to play.
Key of D.
And honestly, I'm a little concerned because I haven't seen anything in the chat since we found out we were muted, and now we're not muted. So please, someone type in the chat. Let us know you can hear us. Let us know we're here, and there aren't any other issues.
Hey.
I mean, it's live there. It's live on Zoom. So it looks like we're live on Facebook and YouTube. But we get very insecure without reassurance from our audience.
Yeah. As all you know, this technology is like absolutely foolproof.
So let's go ahead and play. We were talking about playing a set of D old-time tunes.
Yep.
We'll do it up to speed. And we were going to start with Rock the Cradle Joe. And then I think I want to play Fly Away Pretty Little Miss. And then we'll see what else happens.
Yep.
Okay, but it'll stay in D.
Okay.
Okay?
So starts with a D, ends with a D. Here we go. George, Quince Dillon's High C, High D.
High D.
High D. What? High D.
Tune.
Tune. Tune?
High D tune. Quince Dillon's High D tune.
Tune. The word tune is actually in the title of the tune? High D tune? Huh. Oh, yeah. So I'm assuming everybody can hear us, but somebody just say, yeah, we can hear you. Those words.
Oh, wow. Now all of a sudden your comments are coming in. I've been playing and looking at this and not seeing anything happen. And now all of a sudden
Oh.
I'm getting some comments saying, yes, we're good. The delay must be long tonight. Allison Papura is here. Hi, Allison from Louisiana.
Allison, welcome. Are you going to be at Fiddle Camp this year? I think she is. Hope so.
I think we asked her the last time she was on,
I know.
and I don't remember what she said.
My weak brain doesn't remember
I think at that point she was working on it.
answer. Okay. We have a request. Otherwise, you wouldn't
We
be
do
looking for a
indeed.
tune there.
No, not Salt River, Salty River.
People, we financed this whole operation with a tip jar, and you can see the information on that in the chat. I hope, if not on the initial Facebook offering of this whole thing. So,
All right. So we have gotten a request in.
okay.
How do I get out of this?
Anyway, don't forget the tip jar.
There we go. Phil Sains. Hi, Phil. Nice
Phil,
to see that you're
long
here.
time.
Albert Kareen, thank you for tuning in. Where are you tuning in from, Albert? I don't recognize your name. So
Yeah.
let us know where you're tuning in from.
And how you
I
heard
know,
about
and how you heard about us, yes. I know that Phil is tuning in from Brookline, Massachusetts. And Kim would like us to play the Salty River Reel.
Salty River.
Salty River Reel. Bill, it's in the key of A, but is not Salt River.
Okay, well,
It's a different
of course
tune.
not.
But it's in the key of A.
Okay.
And so we can certainly do that.
Yep.
And Katerina says, I just had a fairly epic mowing adventure in which I got the ride on the mower stuck in the mud for an hour. Oh, no.
The riding,
The ride on-
mowing-
the ride on
mowing the
mower.
lawn, and yeah.
I feel for you. I finally mowed my lawn yesterday. And there were a couple spots I was like, I hope I can get through this. Mud down by the pond.
Yep.
It was the ground was so saturated yesterday.
The ground here
Amazing.
in New England is really saturated. We've had way more rain than
Way
is
more rain than
normal
normal,
for this
yeah.
for this time of year. Here we go.
Would you give me an A? I feel like I'm still not in tune.
How's that?
That's better.
Okay.
Okay. See, here we go. Salty River Reel. And
Give
this
me a
comes
key. Why
from.
don't you give me a key
I said
there?
A.
You
I
did
did?
say A. Okay, I would say give me a again.
Kim, maybe you can say something about where this tune is from. I found it on the Tune Archive, but I don't see any notes about it in what I'm looking at. So, be great if you could, if you know the background of this tune, if you could type that in the chat. So here we go, Lopi. Lopi, it's a reel.
A.
1, 2. in the middle of the B part. My fingers got all tangled up once or twice.
Okay.
But cool. Nice tune. Thank you, Kim, for making that suggestion. All right, I think we're back on track now that I can read the chat. Don't know until someone else types in. So do please type in the chat and let us know that you can hear us.
Is there a chat going on YouTube too? Does it exist?
Okay, yes.
That doesn't mean somebody's ain't saying anything there, but I would like to know if anybody.
Okay, so yeah, Andrea, thank you so much for posting this. I am not getting all of the Facebook chat. I don't know what's going on.
The Facebook.
So thank you for listing the request in YouTube. Hey, another good reason for doing YouTube.
Wow.
I'm gonna close my
And
Facebook
open it up again.
and
Yeah,
see
go
if
ahead.
that changes anything.
Oh boy. The dogs, in case any of you were wondering, the dogs are outside on the deck. And
Are they good?
yeah, and they're not making any fuss out there,
No
so
peeps.
we're gonna leave them there.
Okay. Okay, so I have a few more chats. Jeff is here. Hi, Jeff Raymond. Allison says, hey, can't afford it this year.
Oh,
Bummer.
well, we'll miss you.
Okay, so now I see Claudia is asking for Pete's March.
March, oh, good one.
Yes, I have my Sam W. shirt on. Absolutely. No, I'm not teaching there this year. My role is a role that is shared among 3 or 4 different people, and so we kind of get rotated or whatever. So I don't teach there every year. Katerina, exactly, down by my pond. Pond is also super full. My pond is also super full. Yeah. It's been a great year for my amphibians.
And the
Phil has to leave now. Phil, I hope you do turn in another time. We miss having you here and having your suggestions.
bye.
And so I now have some comments, and do type in the chat now that I can see it again. And I'm going to go off that list that Andrea posted on YouTube. Pete's March, Billy in the Low Ground, Spotted Pony, Red Fox Waltz, and Salty River Reel.
Wow.
So I got Salty River Reel, but I didn't see any of these other ones. So let's head on to
Pete's.
Pete's. I need a little reminder. I've played it many times.
Yeah, we used to have that in a tunes.
It was in
set.
a Scrod Pudding tune set.
I don't know. It was maybe in a Tiakadee
No,
tune set.
no, it was Scrod Pudding. Yep.
Okay, here we go. It's in
Yum ba da 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 ba da ba da ba da da.
D-Dog.
Da, da. Yep. D-Dog.
D-Dog.
Yep, that's the one.
D-Dog. Here we go, everybody.
So before we play, Allison, now that you've written that in, please remember there are scholarships available, especially if you're able to do a work scholarship and help out in the kitchen or something like that. So if things turn out that, you know, the airfare and paying for camp are too much, but if you had help with expensive camp, you could do the airfare, reach out to Doug.
Yep.
Because we do have money available to help people come to camp.
And especially in the June week. We're just coming
especially
up
in
soon.
June, which is coming up soon. I believe August is completely full.
It's
So-
waiting list there.
So yeah, August
probably
won't work,
good.
but there is room in the June week. And another year. You know, if you're ever in that point, for anyone listening, Fiddle Camp believes that everyone should be able to afford to come to camp. So there is scholarship money. Most of it is work scholarships.
Yep.
And that's just fine. So here we go with Pete's March. I think we'll
D-Dog.
just play it. It's not a particularly notey tune. The chords are nice. There are a couple B minors, Bill, you could throw in
Okay, well,
when you feel like it.
let Bill figure that one out.
Bill will figure that out. A minors.
D-dog.
1, 2, 1,
D.
2, 1, 2, 1. One more time.
Last time, D-dog. Wow, nice little
Great
marchy,
march. Great
nice
march.
little marchy tune there. Anybody know who the Pete is? Which Pete?
You could tell them.
I don't know.
Oh, April's Pete. So April, I don't remember their last names right now, but April and Pete were musicians who played with Bob McQuillan for decades.
Oh, April.
And he wrote Pete's
Okay.
March, and he wrote some tunes for April as well.
So Pete's March is by Bob McQuillan.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, it's a Bob McQuillan tune.
cool. Okay,
Thank you, Claudia. Pete Colby. Colby was Pete's last name.
yep.
And there's a little message on the screen I better
Let's
look
go
at.
see what it's
'Cause I
telling
think
us
it's
we've done
from-
wrong.
Yeah, I think it's from Logic Pro. So.
It's telling us we've done something wrong out there, so stand by.
Oh, no. Not a problem. Nothing to do with anything. Just my computer being a little anal,
Those must be
informing me about
Artificial-
something not being downloaded that I did not download. And I know I didn't
artificial
download.
intelligence at its best.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, so we got some great tunes.
All right. And so what's up next? Let's do Billy and the Low Ground.
Key of C, Charlie. Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie, Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I haven't played this for a long time, but I recorded it. We recorded it on my album Waiting for the Perseids. So let's see what I remember.
Don't let your fingers
do it
go to
slowly.
any of those sharps.
We will go slower than that. We'll go lopey.
Billy in the Low Ground. C.
2, 3, 4.
Charlie. A minor. F. G.
There's a great old tune.
Anybody know
Yeah.
what the history of that tune is?
Billy and the Low Ground? I don't know. I know it's an old tune.
Well, it used to be played at the bluegrass. The bluegrass fiddlers played it all the time in the bluegrass
Yep.
festival.
definitely comes out of old time tradition.
Yep.
I don't know. Anybody out,
Yeah.
out there know Texas
Somebody out there
contest
knows.
fiddling or
Somebody out there.
North? I think I learned it as a North Carolina version of the tune.
Really?
That makes sense because I probably learned it from Alan.
Yep.
From Alan Block. And let's see what we got here. Spotted Pony.
Dun, 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 dun. D-Dog.
Yeah, just remind them about the quick changes at the beginning.
Dog, a dog, George dog, a dog, George dog, a and dog.
Okay.
There you go, everybody.
Here we go.
That's all
And
you need to know.
I'm looking at the chat. I hope my chat is okay now. Please do type in it. I get nervous when I don't see anything new in the chat. So do type in the chat what you'd like to play. Or you know what happens, we end up picking them and then
Oh, baby.
you may never have heard of it before. Or you may not get to play the tune you've been waiting to play all week because
Yeah.
we'll run out of time.
Because you were shy.
Because you
Well,
were shy.
Guess what, people? Don't be shy. Not here. Right?
No need to be shy in this room. Okay, I got a little message from Katerina in it, so I know it's working. All right. Spotted Pony.
D-Dog.
2, 3, 4.
You're on! You're on!
All right. And Lewis and Kim, I did get the request for Angela and the Bakers. So now I'm just curious, how long ago did you send that request?
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Half
still
an
trying
hour
to figure
or
out if we have a
2
really
minutes?
big delay here or if I solved it by reloading or what.
This is
So we do have that request. First, we're going to do the Red Fox Waltz because that came in earlier. It's in the key of D Dog. And let's see. I don't see anything unusual, Bill, but there's 1A, 1B.
Okay.
So the parts don't repeat. Justin, okay, maybe we are, maybe we're okay.
Oh, maybe you're okay. Sounds really good.
All right, the Red Fox Waltz.
Sea Dog.
New to me, but looks pretty. So I'm curious because I got the request for Red Fox Waltz via Andrea. Who requested this? Because it's a tune I haven't heard before. So I'm just wondering where it came from.
Okay.
So, 1, 2,
Sea-Dog.
3, 1, 2, 3. How pretty.
Where's that from? Where did that come from? Does it say there?
It's in the book, The Old Time Fiddler's Repertory, Volume 2. Ozarks, Western Tennessee area.
Or Missouri. Oh, Western Tennessee. Okay. Memphis. Huh.
Okay, here it says, according to Vivian Williams,
Oh, Vivian. Vivian.
during the
Hi,
1960s, this tune was popular for a time at the Weiser, Idaho National Fiddle Contest, played and popularized by fiddlers originally from Missouri, where it is a frequently heard waltz. The waltz has been attributed to fiddler Harold Allen. 1925 through 2012. He lived a long time. Originally from Nebraska, but who later lived in Oregon. So it's from somewhere out west.
Okay.
Pretty tune. Very
Yep.
pretty tune. And not one I was familiar with, so thank you for whoever suggested that. Darcy! Darcy Doninger. Darcy and Caroline.
Oh, really? You're here.
Hello, Darcy! Oh my god. Hey, you guys are going to come visit this fall, right? That will be wicked fun. Kim says, I chose this one for the Maritime Fiddle Contest. Okay. So Kim suggested it. Very nice tune. Okay, now I want to make sure we're almost out of time, but I do need to make sure that I've mentioned that we do have a tip jar, and if someone could post it in the chat, it's always helpful. We do have a tip jar. Venmo is at Fiddler Pam, or PayPal is, you could all say it with me by now probably, paypal.me/Whippoorwill Music. 2 P's, 2 O's, 2 L's.
Yep. Whip, like whip,
Whippoorwill.
poor, will.
And we really appreciate the support. It helps us keep this going.
And
And thank you to, who did I get? The Masons sent us a check. I just got it today, and thank you so much. They have set up their bank account so that we just get a check every month from them. And it's so nice. And I know they're tuning in, even though they never type in the chat. I know that they are tuning in every week, Peter and Zelda. And we really appreciate that support. We really appreciate all of your support and all of you tuning in every week, because that's what makes it happen.
right.
And let's see. A good one. Yeah, Kim, it reminds me a lot of Country Waltz and Black Velvet Waltz. It's very much in that old-time
Old-
contest fiddling, but old-time waltz feel. Definitely. Let's see what else we got here. Oop, we are out of suggestions.
Okay,
I bet
Bonaparte.
Bill has one.
Bonaparte.
Bonaparte crossing the Rhine?
Yeah. End on a little march. Dun, dun, dun.
I know that's one of Bill's favorites.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Dee-da.
1, 2, 1.
What? You're reading is over.
Oh.
It's been so much fun. I'm sad.
So Katerina said Bonaparte was lost a lot.
Yeah, he was
And Kim Harris said outstanding in the wrong field.
outstanding in the form. Yeah. Well,
And that's why I was laughing. All right, everybody. Thank
let me
you
bring
so
the
much.
dogs in to say
Okay.
goodbye to everybody. Don't don't turn it off yet. The
Okay,
dogs are
I
gonna
won't.
say goodbye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to us tonight.
Dogs.
Bill's going to get the dogs so you can
One.
all see that they're alive and
One.
healthy and full of vim and vinegar and whatever. Hey, pups. Hi. Good pupsy. Hey, Lovey. Get down. Sky's got the ball. Nico's looking for pets, just like usual.
Okay. Just like
So, everybody, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Hug your loved ones and your pets. Eat good food, play great
come
music.
back next week.
And come back next week and
Bring
join
a
us
friend.
in my living room. Bring a friend. Tell your friends that. Remember, we're live on Facebook now as well as on I
YouTube
said that
now.
wrong. We're on YouTube now as well as on Facebook, and so that's the Facebook thing is no longer a barrier.
It's even better than it was before.
And we will see you all next week.
See ya.